Good morning, yogis. Thank you for coming to my channel. Today we have a quick 10-minute morning stretch, and this is super good for anybody who just crawled out of bed, needs a little stretch in their body, needs to wake up and get ready for their day. This is a beautiful way to start your day. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. We're actually going to start standing today. So go ahead and come to standing at the top of your mat. Begin to line your feet up parallel with each other, about hip width distance apart. And let's come into mountain pose, palms facing forward. And we're really reaching tall here. Begin to think about your feet, pressing into the big toe mount, pinky toe mount, and heel bones of both feet. This is a beautiful grounding practice for your morning, bringing awareness to the feet on the earth allows you to ground into the present moment. So although we are getting ready for our day ahead, let's just come here into the present moment on our mat. To do that, let's go ahead and bring our hands to heart center. Gently closing your eyes and breathing. Witnessing the breath traveling throughout your body. If you would like to cultivate Ujjayi breathing, this is a really good time to do so. It's just a gentle sighing sound in the back of your throat as you breathe in and out of your nose. Beautiful. On your next inhale, open your eyes, begin to bend your knees very generously, reaching your fingertips down towards the ground, and then let's inhale, lift the fingertips up, straighten the knees, look up, lift your gaze, really reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling or the sky. Beautiful. On an exhale, let's bring our arms out to airplane arms, begin to bend your knees, extremely generous, and we're coming into our first forward fold of the day. So keep your knees very generously bent. Allow everything to hang heavy here, allowing the head and neck to release, getting a nice stretch in the hamstrings and possibly a little stretch in the low back as well. Beautiful. If you would like to begin to grab opposite elbows and ragdoll back and forth, you may. Beautiful. Releasing your ragdoll. Let's inhale into a flat back position. So you can place your palms on your shins or on your thighs. Just make sure you keep your knees bent. As you inhale, look forward. Send the chest bone forward as you shoot the tailbone back. That creates a beautiful flat back position. Good. On your next exhale, forward fold. Inhale, tucking your navel into your spine and rolling your spine one vertebra at a time, all the way up to standing. Coming back to mountain pose. Beautiful. Once you're in mountain pose, let's inhale. Reach the arms up overhead. Exhaling, just your left palm down to the mat. Beautiful. So we'll reach our fingertips in opposite directions here. Good. Inhale your left palm back up. Exhaling the right palm down and begin to reach the fingertips in opposite directions. The gaze is towards your left palm. Good. And this time on this side, we're going to come into a side bend. So place your right palm on your hip. Inhale, grow tall through the left fingertips as you exhale. Side bend over to your right. Being mindful of your chest bone, try not to rotate it towards the floor. Make sure we're opening it towards the ceiling. And breathing into the length of your left side. Good, let's inhale, come up. Sending the right palm up to meet the left. Exhaling the left palm down, and we're reaching our fingertips in opposite directions. Beautiful, that prepared us for our side bend on this side, placing your left palm on your left hip. Inhale, growing tall through those right fingertips as you exhale, side bend over to the left. Really breathing into the length of the right side. This is a beautiful way to open the body in the morning, doing these side bends. Good, let's inhale, come up, sending the left arm up to meet the right. Exhaling the arms out to airplane arms, bending the knees, and diving forward and forward fold. Let's inhale to a flat back position. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, and step back to a plank pose. So here in plank, we want to make sure that we're sending our heels back. We're really pressing into the palms and all 10 knuckles of our fingers, engaging the entire body here. Take a smooth, long inhale. On your exhale, lower down knees first, chest bone second, and if you had jeans on, jean zipper last. Beautiful. Inhaling into a Sphinx pose. So we'll place our elbows directly underneath the shoulders. Beautiful. Spreading the fingertips wide out in front of you, making sure that the forearms are nice and parallel. Pressing down into the pubic bone. As you inhale, look up and lift your chest bone. This is a beautiful back bend. And back bends are a great way to start the day, opening the heart. On your next exhale, replace your elbows with your palms, so placing the palms on either side of your rib cage. Begin to curl your toes under. Lift yourself up into all fours first, and then we're going to lift the hips up and back for downward dog. Once you're in downward dog, begin to walk your feet. So we're pedaling the feet, alternating each heel towards the mat. Breathing into the stretch in the backs of our legs. Beautiful. On our next inhale, we're lifting the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhaling that foot through in between the palms. Coming into a nice runner's lunge position. So once we're in runner's lunge, the right knee is directly over the ankle. The back knee is super strong and straight. We're pressing through the back heel. We're up on our fingertips, having little to no weight there, and we're looking forward. Beautiful. Next, we're going to pick the back foot up and step it up into a warrior one position. And from here, we'll inhale, reach the arms up overhead for warrior one. So our back foot is at an 11 o'clock position or a 45-degree angle. Our arms are up overhead, really reaching fingertips towards the ceiling. Take a smooth, long inhale here. On your exhale, begin to release your palms back to the mat. And we're going to extend the front knee so that it's straight. So go ahead and straighten your front knee. Beautiful. And then we're here in pyramid pose. So in pyramid pose, we're inhale, looking forward, extending our chest bone forward. Once you've lengthened your spine, you can then begin to round the spine forward over, allowing your forehead to come close to your knee or maybe touching the knee. Good. Inhale, look forward. Begin to bend through your front knee, plant your palms, and step back in downward facing dog. Walking your dog out. Good. Let's inhale, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale it through in between your palms. So we're here in a runner's lunge once again. Really make sure that the left knee is directly over the ankle. We're looking forward and breathing. Good. Begin to step your back foot up into a warrior one position. And then let's inhale our arms up overhead for warrior one. Beautiful. And breathe. One more smooth, long inhale here. On the exhale, bring your fingertips down to the mat. Go ahead and extend the left knee so that it's straight. So that we're straightening the front knee here. Keeping the back foot in the same position, the warrior one position. Coming into our pyramid pose stretch on this side. Let's inhale, look forward. Really lengthen the spine here. Beautiful. And on your exhale, the next exhale, you can release your forehead toward your knee. Or possibly touch your knee with the forehead. We're just breathing here into the stretch in the back of our left leg. This is a beautiful way to open the hamstrings in the morning. Good. Inhale, begin to bend through the front knee. Plant your palms and step your feet back to downward dog. Walking the feet out. Beautiful. Walking your dog. Take a smooth, long inhale here. On your exhale, lower to the knees. Good. Let's flow through a few rounds of cat-cow. So the hips are over the knees, shoulders are over the wrist. Fingertips are spread nice and wide. Let's inhale, drop the navel, lift the gaze and the tailbone. Exhale, round the spine to the ceiling, navel to spine, chin to chest. Inhale, dropping the navel, lifting the gaze. Exhale, round the spine to the ceiling, navel to spine, chin to chest. Beautiful. Let's inhale, back to neutral tabletop. Swinging your feet over to one side, coming to seated on your mat, and then go ahead from seated, roll all the way down onto your back. Once you're on your back, go ahead and hug your knees into your chest and begin some nice gentle rocking from side to side on the back. Beautiful, guys. Let's come back to stillness, placing the feet flat on the mat so our knees are bent. Let's come into a spinal twist. So we'll cross the left knee over the right. Try to have no gaps in between your knees here. Once you have that, shimmying your hips over to the left side of your mat and then allowing your knees to fall over to the right. Beautiful. So you may roll up onto your right hip here. That's completely fine, but just make sure the left shoulder blade stays grounded to the mat. And you can bring your arms out to airplane, cactus, or goalpost arms to help the left shoulder blade stay grounded to the mat. Gently breathe into your spinal twist. Such a beautiful way to start your morning. It helps detox the digestive system and assists the liver in the morning. Beautiful. Inhale your knees back up to center. Uncrossing the legs. Go ahead and cross your right knee now over the left, making sure that there's little to no gaps in between your knees. Shimmying your hips over to the right side of your mat. And then allowing your knees now to fall over to the left. We can bring our arms out to goalpost, airplane, or cactus arms. Once again, making sure that the right shoulder blade stays grounded to the mat here in your spinal twist. And spinal twists are not only good for the digestive system, but they also help to reset our nervous system as well. They're so powerful. So gently breathe into your twist. Good, let's inhale the knees back up to center, uncrossing the legs. And since it's the morning, we're going to end with a seated meditation as opposed to Shavasana. I find that if we end in Shavasana in the morning, we fall asleep. So let's go ahead and roll on to the right side, placing your left palm out in front of you and coming up into a seated position from there. Beautiful. So you can choose any seated position of your choice. It can be cross-legged, half lotus, full lotus, or hero's pose. I'm choosing a cross-legged position. Let's bring our palms to heart center. Close our eyes and just take a few moments here just to turn inward. To do that, you can either witness the gentle tapping of your heartbeat, or you can witness the breath traveling throughout the body, allowing the breath to return back to its natural rhythm. Beautiful. And here we'll end our little seated meditation. Take a smooth, long inhale. On your exhale, gently bow and namaste. Thank you so much, yogis, for coming back to my channel. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button down below. It really does help my channel, and it helps me reach more beautiful people like you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And have a beautiful day wherever you are in the world, yogis.